Being an actor means getting good at pretending to be other people. While some actors find their niche and stick with it, there are others who are constantly changing. We'll show you some famous actors known for being able to take on whatever role gets thrown at them. But first, be sure to hit the subscribe button for more videos from the taco. Shelley Duvall. There's no denying that the Stanley Kubrick film The Shining is a classic, but creating it wasn't easy on anyone. They say you have to break a few eggs to make an omelet, but Kubrick nearly broke actress Shelley Duvall to make his masterpiece. She'd been in movies like Annie Hall and Thieves Like Us, but was woefully unprepared for working with Kubrick. The director made it his mission to torment her while on set, and at one point clumps of her hair began falling out from the stress. It's no surprise that afterwards she took on some more cheerful projects, including playing the role of Olive Oyl in Popeye and producing and starring in Shelley Duvall's Fairy Tale Theater. Duvall has shown she's a versatile actress, appearing in just about everything from Time Bandits to Frankenweenie. Vera Farmiga. If you're a fan of horror movies, you might consider actress Vera Farmiga a regular scream queen. She plays Norma Bates in the show Bates Motel and has appeared in horror films including Orphan, Joshua, The Conjuring, and its sequel. However, it seems as if there's no role this talented actress can't take on. She's co-starred in the 2008 drama Nothing But the Truth before turning around and appearing in the comedy Up in the Air. Farmiga has also appeared in the romance Never Forever, the romantic comedy Henry's Crime, and the science fiction movie Source Code. And these are just a few of the various genres she starred in. In fact, Vera Farmiga probably wouldn't say horror is her favorite genre at all, since she got seriously spooked on the set of the Conjuring movies. Hugh Laurie. Many of us remember actor Hugh Laurie as his role on the show House. The Fox series had a long run, and his performance earned Laurie a Golden Globe. Playing Dr. House got him into the Guinness Book of World Records for being the most watched leading man on television. In fact, his role was so iconic that it's easy to forget he used to play totally different roles. He appeared in many children's films including 101 Dalmatians, The Borrowers, and Stuart Little. It's hard to reconcile one of the henchmen from 101 Dalmatians with the eccentric Dr. House, and Hugh Laurie was involved in many other projects as well, including The Night Manager, Chance, and Veep. And when he isn't acting, Laurie managed to find time to release 2 blues albums called Let Them Talk and Didn't It Rain. Adrien Brody. Few people had a career that started off as strong as that of Adrien Brody. When he was 29, he became the youngest man in history to win the Best Actor Oscar for his performance in The Pianist. But the role definitely took its toll on this famous actor. He immersed himself in the role, selling his belongings, turning off his phone, and even denying himself food. Things got so bad he claims it took him over a year to get back to normal. Other than that memorable performance, Brody was in a wide variety of very different films. These include The Thin Red Line, King Kong, Predators, and The Village. The only constant in his career is his penchant for starring in Wes Anderson films. So far, he's been in several of them, including The Darjeeling Limited and The Grand Budapest Hotel. Charlize Theron. Charlize Theron is one of the most versatile actresses out there, and she's proven to be much more than just a pretty face. Just take a look at her portrayal of real-life serial killer Eileen Wuornos in the movie Monster, which earned her critical acclaim. Although the film would earn her an Oscar eventually, Theron nearly turned down the role. The movie involved a total body transformation from Theron that was nothing short of shocking. Besides Monster, she starred in top-grossing action films like Hancock, Mad Max Fury Road, and The Fate of the Furious. Then there are the family member flicks like Mighty Joe Young and comedies such as Arrested Development. Christian Bale. Even just based on his ability to alter his physical appearance, Christian Bale deserves a spot on our list. There's the fact that he completely transformed his body by dropping over 60 pounds to star in The Machinist. As if that wasn't enough, he was forced to gain over 100 pounds back right afterwards to portray Batman in Batman Begins. Just comparing Trevor Resnick and Bruce Wayne, it's easy to see how completely Bale dedicates himself to his various acting roles. Although he's been in many different movies, the characters he plays all tend to be intense in their own ways. He's been in American Psycho, Equilibrium, American Hustle, and The Big Short. Christian Bale has been acting since he was a kid and got his start doing commercials for things like fabric softener and Pac-Man cereal. Denzel Washington. Over the course of his long acting career, Denzel Washington has won no shortage of awards. He has 3 Golden Globe Awards, a Tony Awards, and 2 Academy Awards. He's portrayed everyone from Shakespearean Prince Don Pedro of Aragon in Much Ado About Nothing to the titular character in Malcolm X. He's also portrayed tons of athletes, including a boxer in The Hurricane and a football coach in Remember the Titans. He's also played poet and educator Melvin B. Tolson in The Great Debaters before playing a drug kingpin in American Gangster. Not only has he played a staggering variety of different characters, but he's done so extremely well. In addition to acting, he's also collaborated with directors including Spike Lee, Antoine Fuqua, and Tony Scott. He's also directed Isla Fisher and The Great Debaters. Tom Hanks. Not only is Tom Hanks one of the most beloved actors of all time, but he's one of the most versatile. Not only does he have the talent to portray a huge cast of characters, but he is able to alter his body as well. He gained 30 pounds to play Jimmy Dugan in A League of Their Own, but lost 26 pounds to play Andrew Beckett in Philadelphia. And of course, we all know he had to lose over 55 pounds for his classic role in Castaway. According to Tom Hanks, taking off the weight was a challenge, and giving up French fries was the hardest part. Hanks even has the acting chops to pull off playing a child stuck inside the body of a grown man like we saw in Big. Some of Hanks' other notable films include Forrest Gump, Saving Private Ryan, and Catch Me If You Can. Andy Serkis. It's safe to say that in many of his roles, Andy Serkis is absolutely unrecognizable. That's because he's extremely well versed in the art of motion capture. He even received an Empire Award and 2 Saturn Awards for his work in motion capture acting. He portrayed Gollum in the Lord of the Rings trilogy and in The Hobbit: An Unexpected Journey. He's also been in King Kong, portrayed Caesar in the Planet of the Apes reboot, and portrayed Captain Haddock in The Adventures of Tintin. And if you're a Marvel fan, you probably recognize him from his role of Ulysses Klaue in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. He's also appeared in another much beloved franchise, and that's Star Wars. In The Force Awakens and The Last Jedi, he played the role of Supreme Leader Snoke. Ryan Gosling. There's no denying that Ryan Gosling is sometimes called to play the ridiculously good-looking and charming male lead. Just remember his portrayal of Noah in The Notebook or Jacob in Crazy Stupid Love. He's gone from playing a dream guy to a socially inept loner in Lars and the Real Girl. Ryan Gosling has definitely come a long way since he got his start on the Disney Channel's The Mickey Mouse Club. He's also been in some spooky shows such as Are You Afraid of the Dark and Goosebumps. When he isn't being a romantic lead or scaring kids, he's taking on a wide variety of other roles. He's been in independent films such as Murder by Numbers, The Believer, and The United States of Leland. Gosling has also expanded his role to directing and made his directorial debut with the 2014 film The Lost River. Margot Robbie. There's no denying that Margot Robbie has played many different characters, but they all seem to have one thing in common. She has a knack for portraying strong female leads, and that's something important to Robbie. Although she was praised for her portrayal of Harley Quinn in the movie Suicide Squad, she made it clear that she hated the cheesecake costume she was forced to wear. She also played Leonardo DiCaprio's wife in The Wolf of Wall Street after slapping the famous actor during her audition. Robbie has also appeared in Focus, The Legend of Tarzan, and I, Tanya. It seems like Margot Robbie is everywhere you look nowadays, and her career just seems to be getting better and better. Isla Fisher. Isla Fisher got her start doing television commercials as a child, before finally appearing on the soap opera Home and Away. She soon made her transition to Hollywood, where she started working on family-friendly films such as Scooby-Doo and Horton Hears a Who. It seems Isla Fisher avoided being typecast like so many of her Wedding Crashers co-stars. She's also appeared in Confessions of a Shopaholic, The Great Gatsby, and Now You See Me. Isla Fisher isn't afraid to get into a role and had to learn some magic tricks for her appearance in Now You See Me. At one point, while pretending to be submerged in a tank, Fisher actually got caught up in a chain and nearly drowned. However, people on set didn't react immediately because they thought she was just giving a great acting performance. Viggo Mortensen. Most of us know Viggo Mortensen from his role of Aragorn in the epic Lord of the Rings trilogy, but he first made his film debut back in 1985 by appearing in the thriller Witness. Since then, he's been in many different movies including The Indian Summer, Crimson Tide, The Portrait of a Lady, and A Perfect Murder. Not only is he used to playing many different roles, but Mortensen is a man of many talents behind the scenes. Besides being an actor, he's also a musician, painter, photographer, writer. He's also been in several movies by director David Cronenberg, including A History of Violence, Eastern Promises, and A Dangerous Mind. Jennifer Lawrence. The films Jennifer Lawrence has starred in have grossed over $5.7 billion worldwide. During 2015 and 2016, she was known as the most highly paid actress in the entire world. And of course, she didn't accumulate all of this fame, prestige, and money just by playing one role. She first appeared on the sitcom The Bill Engvall Show before making her film debut in the 2008 movie Garden Party. Her big breakthrough came when she played a poverty-stricken teenager in the 2010 independent drama Winter's Bone. Since then, she's been in several popular franchises, starting with her role as the mutant Mystique in X-Men First Class. Then, of course, there's her iconic role as Katniss Everdeen in the Hunger Games franchise. She's also been in award-winning movies such as Silver Linings Playbook, American Hustle, and Joy. Anne Hathaway. Another one of the most highly successful and highly paid actresses of all time is Anne Hathaway. Perhaps her most dramatic role of all was when she appeared in Les Miserables. Hathaway had to lose so much weight for the role that it took her an extremely long time to recover both physically or emotionally. Luckily, she's also played a variety of different roles which didn't necessitate going on a starvation diet. She's been in family-friendly comedies such as The Princess Diaries and gritty action dramas like The Dark Knight Rises. She's been in some more lighthearted movies as well, including The Devil Wears Prada and Bride Wars. Some of her more dramatic roles were in films like Brokeback Mountain, Havoc, and Rachel Getting Married. Which actor do you feel like is the most well-rounded? Let us know who you think the most adaptive actor is in the comment section below.